Good morning.
That's right. Exhale the negativity, like your intro says.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Inhale positivity, exhale negativity. There you go. And then you do it twice. The third time you hold it, and then instead of it exhaling here, you just blow it out your ass.
Take two. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. How is everyone doing on this beautiful Friday after Thanksgiving?
I didn't know what you were going to say.
How was your turkey day yesterday?
No turkey. Ham.
No turkey. Ham.
Yeah, my ham day.
Yeah, a lot of people eat ham and because they don't like turkey.
Right. No, it's okay.
Good.
We watched Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's my favorite franchise.
It's nice when you can just turn everything off and just like, okay. Oh, you got a car.
I do. I even have a DeLorean keychain. Ooh, not for sale.
That's cool. Very, very cool. Ooh.
I hope that wasn't one of my questions because I just blew it.
No.
Okay.
No. And again, we are not talking about reselling. We're not talking about, YouTube. I don't like asking those questions because we always get the same answer basically from everyone, or kind of the same answer. So I don't like doing the interview about that. I like getting to know Robin. All right, let's say hi to some people that are in the chat.
Okay.
We got Kevin. Like I remember this. I was just about to go live. You could go live. Kevin, go right ahead.
Did Lori show you the picture I sent you?
You got a picture?
Well, no, it's not appropriate. I sent.
Oh, it's not appropriate.
Yeah.
Can't look. And we got Darlene. Good morning, Darlene. Are you out shopping or you probably went to work? I'm not sure.
You got it.
Kevin, hold on. I forgot your kiss. Oh my God, we have because she shed in the chat. Can you catch him?
Sorry.
Oh. Good morning, Papa Smurf. Jay, how are you, honey? Mwah.
Otis.
Hey, Douglas, how are you? Mwah. I don't know. I was yesterday on Cody's. It showed that I wasn't even subscribed to Cody's yesterday. So I had to resubscribe.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, okay. Good morning, my twinkle toes. And we have just me, Kathy. Good morning, Kathy, my angel. Good morning, honey. Bonnie. Good morning, Bonnie. Bonnie was on the panel last night. I
didn't hear any of it, but I saw her right before she left.
That was such an awesome surprise. I was like, oh my God, Bonnie's on. That was awesome. I love it. We had a fun time last night. That's for sure. Hey, Terry. Good morning, Terry. I've been blown out of my ass since 3 p.m. yesterday.
Wow.
That's funny. Oh, my God. Good morning, Stacker. How are you? How's it stacking? Good morning, Larry.
I was going to say, Lori sent me a picture of her spread, but I thought that might be a little inappropriate.
Of what?
Her spread.
Oh.
Well, her Thanksgiving spread.
Oh. See where my mind went to?
Yeah. I might have brought it there a little bit.
That's because I hang around with you guys.
Yeah.
See, even T said her spread. Oh my God. The
Yeah,
food
the food
one.
one, Kevin. I was referring to the food one.
I didn't get that one.
Oh, did you get the other one? Trade you.
Oh my God, that's so funny. So let's see. So we're here to ask Robin some questions so we can get to know her a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Hopefully a lot more.
I'm scared now.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, that's what the doctor said.
As he tells you to bend over.
You're not going to tell me to bend over, are you?
No. No. All right. So let's get started.
Mm.
Okay. So tell me, how old are you?
I was born on May 19th, 1968.
May
I don't know how old
19th.
that is. What is that? 52, 53? I forget.
Robin, wait a minute.
Same
You were
year,
born
yeah.
in 1968, May 19th?
Hmm.
We're only a couple of days apart.
Yeah.
I'm May 24th,
Wow. I'm older than you, Susanna.
1968.
No more boss to be around. I'm older than you.
Wait a minute. Can we say age before beauty? Or, yeah, age before beauty now? And you go first.
Wow. Okay.
Because you're older.
I am.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm
that's
kidding.
sarcastic son's birthday too, May 19th.
Oh my God, really? That's so cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. So, where were you born?
Riverside, California.
And how long did you live there?
Oh, it was interesting. I was actually born from a different mother than the one that raised me, and she was very young, and she had me in like a clinic. Actually, it wasn't a full-blown hospital, and they adopted me out at birth, like that night. So I lived actually in Norco, California, which is about 30 minutes west, I guess, or no, north. I don't know. North, maybe. For 12 years. And then my dad passed away and we moved back to Riverside. And I lived there till I was like 27. And then I've been all over the country since.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
So you were in Riverside and you went to school there and
Mhm.
high school and all of that.
Yeah. I went to high school with Reggie Miller, and Cheryl Miller had graduated the year before, but they're famous basketball players.
Oh, okay. I didn't know who that was. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. So tell me an earliest memory, your earliest memory that you have of your childhood.
God. So many just went. I don't know. I remember telling my mom, "Hey, I remember when this happened." She's like, "There's no way you remember that. You were like 2." But like vivid, all growing up, I would remember like stuff when I was very young. But to pull a memory out, I don't know the earliest one. I remember going to we were just talking about this the other night, a lot of funerals when I was little because my parents were 45 years older than us when they
Yeah.
got, so all their friends, because the other night I was actually like, is it that the world is going to shit or we're just old, and like everybody we know is old too, and that's why there's so much sickness and death, and I think it's because we're old. But when I was little, I just remember going to a lot of funerals when I was little. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
Now you have siblings?
I have another sister that's 5 years older than me that was adopted as well. But when I met my biological family, I found out I have 2 sisters, half sisters.
Oh, so okay. So
Different father, yeah.
I wasn't going to go there just yet, but since you're bringing it up,
Mhm.
so when did you find out that you were adopted?
We were always told from day one.
You were always told.
Mm-hmm.
And when did you meet your biological?
When I was 40.
Did you go looking for them, or did they?
I didn't. I mean, I had asked some, my adopted mother and I did not get along through life, but I had asked her for some information because I needed some medical information.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, well, since you're seeking out her, I'm no longer your mother, and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so I never like went through with it, but I did get some names and some paperwork. And then many years later, that was when I was like, I don't know, 28, um, in that range, before I was 30. I had an ex that worked for the government, and she said, we were talking about it, and she said, if I found your parents, would you be upset? And I was like, no, but I'm not going to like hold my breath, because if you can't find them, because it was such a shady. I don't even think I was legally adopted. Let's put it that way. But she did. She found my biological mother's husband that she married and had more kids with. And he's like, I'm not your dad, but I know how to find your mom. We thought he was my dad too. And he's like, I'm not your dad, but I know how to find your family. So within 2 weeks, I was flying to Florida to meet my real family.
Oh, wow.
Big,
And
huge family.
Huge.
Yeah.
Were they accepting?
Very, 100%. I stayed with them for 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
And it was weird. It was like I was never gone. Like there was never that awkwardness, and we had so much in common, and we all like were musically inclined. My aunt had a band all the equipment for a band in her garage, and we played music together. It was crazy. It was like I was never. And I got to meet my grandmother, and she was the one that actually made the decision to adopt me out. And she apologized and said, I thought I was doing what was best, because she was like 14 years old when she had me, 15.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I was doing what was best, and now I regret it, but at least I got to meet, she passed away since then, but I was glad that I got to meet her, and she got to get that off her chest.
Now, is your biological mom still alive?
Mm-hmm.
Do you still have a relationship with her?
Not really. I talk to her maybe a couple times a year. She's just kind of they call her nickname's Gypsy. She just is horrible at communication like me, and travels a lot. But I do talk to my sister.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. What about your dad, your biological dad?
Don't know. She doesn't even know. She was I'm not going to tell the details, but let's just say it was a one-night stand.
Okay.
Doesn't even know his name.
Wow.
She was at a party and did something she shouldn't have, and there you go.
There you go. It happens.
Yeah.
It was meant to be. Look,
Yeah,
got you. He got you.
Aw.
Oh, wow. So did you, growing up when you were in school, were you like very popular in school or?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, because I just didn't like put myself in a clique. I was friends with everybody. And I'd literally at lunchtime go around to all the different cliques and, visit.
So you were a social butterfly.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's awesome. Do you still keep in contact with a lot of your friends from high school?
I honestly only have 3 on Facebook still, but that's a long time ago. But yeah, it's 3. And I every once in a while on Facebook, but not in person. They're all still in California.
Now, did you go on to college?
No, I started to, and then funding got pulled.
And what did you actually try to go to college for?
Actually, at that time, there was a couple things. I know this sounds weird because I've always cut hair. I thought cosmetology was the way to go, but then I learned just because I can cut hair doesn't mean I want to touch a bunch of people's heads. So then I thought, okay, let's look into the law aspect of it and medical aspect. And I had already gone to high school, and taken courses so that if I wanted to go into the medical field, I could. And then I also went into some of the law classes. So I've always been interested, like forensic medicine.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
It just never came to fruition because I had to move out and get a job and couldn't go to school and do that.
Have you ever been married?
Legally? No.
Yeah. No.
Not legally.
No.
It was not recognized at the time that I did have a ceremony.
Now, do you have any children?
Yes. Not biologically. We had the one I was married to. We had a child in 2008.
In 2008. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've not seen her since she was 5.
So she's a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
Aw. Well, you will. You will.
Yes. When she's 18, I will.
Absolutely.
And she will know I did not leave her.
So let's see. Let me ask you. I'm going to go into my little my little thing here. What has given you the biggest adrenaline?
Adrenaline. Mhm.
Yes, in life so far. What has made your heart thump and pump? The biggest thing.
You know, oh, God, so many things. Like positive one, adrenaline, positive adrenaline, or scared.
Yeah, let's go with positive.
Probably, when I was first starting out on YouTube, anybody that knew me in person was like, "What?" Because they knew I wasn't outgoing that way, like on camera and stuff like that. I was always, and in a large group, I'm actually quite reserved and quiet and in the corner. But
Mhm.
for me to go on a live show on YouTube was huge, but it was fun. It was nice to tackle that fear.
Getting out of your comfort zone.
Way out. Yeah.
That's awesome. It
Like the
really is.
friends that I had for best friends that I'd had for years, a lot of them didn't understand what I was doing, and I would send them a video of like Argyle or the turtle. I'm like, that's me, and they're like, I'm like, I swear it is. They wouldn't believe it because they knew I was goofy, but not to that level.
Not to that level.
Yeah.
So, how did you get into editing and all the computer stuff? Because you said you didn't go to school for it, but
No.
how did you learn that?
Ironically, like I've been going through a lot of my old boxes and stuff like that. I've been into it for a very long time and longer than I quite realized. Technology has changed a lot since then, but I don't know. I've just always enjoyed it. And I used to be a photographer, so I used to mainly edit just still photos. But as my knowledge grew, so did what I preferred to work on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for instance, when I worked, God, at Best Buy, so how old was I? I don't know, maybe 15 years ago or so. I had a manager that she took dancing at one of those famous dance places. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, they were having like a dance out. She goes, "Can you come to it's like a marathon. It's 12 hours. Can you come and film it and then edit each person's dance and label what dance they're doing and their names, and so put this big video together for them." So I did. It was quite the undertaking, but I had to buy all new equipment to do that. And once I did that, I guess that's when it kind of started where I was like, okay, I want to be a video editor.
So you totally enjoy it.
Oh yeah. It's my favorite pastime. Yeah.
I know when you did mine, I mean, I had tears. I was so happy. You nailed me on point. And it's so important that you actually do the homework and you see what the person is like and you actually do it so well. Your
Thank
your
you.
your thumbnails, your intros and what like that. It's so I don't think intimate is the right word, but it's so personalized.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah, I
love
mean, like, there's some people that have asked for intros a long time ago, and it's not that I'm being lazy or just not getting to it, and yes, sometimes I put other people first, and it's just because I want it to be right. I want it to be what they're wanting and wanting to be proud to, like you're proud to show my work, but I also like to see that smile and know that they're happy with it.
Yeah. You
Otherwise, I
guys
wouldn't
don't
even
see
do it.
it when you're mute. When she plays my music, I'm back here and I'm like,
She is. And see,
I do.
that makes it worth it.
um,
Tea.
so tell me, if you had to sacrifice, or if someone says that you have to sacrifice something in life to get where you need to be, what would you sacrifice?
God. I tend to sacrifice my own health sometimes just to make other people's. I don't mean to, but to a fault. I've actually been yelled at for it. Just I tend to like, not me, you, and they don't understand that makes me happy. Or does that make any sense?
It does. It
Like I
does.
tend to sacrifice myself sometimes, just to my well-being, just to make others happy. At times, I do.
And it makes you you. You're special.
Thank you.
Aw. Da, 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 da. Are you a confrontational person?
Not for a long time, but you push me to a limit and then we will have a talk. But it's not, I'm not temperamental. I'm pretty even keel. Unfortunately, because of that, when I do speak up about something, people are like, "Whoa, calm down," and they think it's just about that one particular incident, and it's not. I've let it build, unfortunately, to a point where I've just had it, and then I go off, and then they're like, "Wow, why are you so mad about this?" It's not about this. It's about everything that led up to this that got me to the point, you know. But I wouldn't say confrontational, but I'm not afraid to tell somebody how I feel. But I pick my battles.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely pick my battles.
What is the worst quality you see in others
In
that you
others,
don't like?
playing the victim. There's that one. That's one of my tops. And then second to that is not having all the facts before they open their mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Just hearing parts of the story and using the parts that they want to use and leaving important details out.
Are you a forgiving person?
Very. Too forgiving.
Too forgiving.
Yeah. But then when I'm not, I'm not.
You've
But
had your limit.
there's no anger there. There's just, I'm done.
What are your hopes and dreams?
Oh, gosh. I just, I'm not wanting to be a millionaire or live in a mansion or anything like that. I just want to be comfortable and have fast internet and, available food when I want it. I'm not asking for much. I mean, apparently I am, because even that's a struggle sometimes, but just to be happy and, make others happy and comfortable.
Do you have a goal in life?
A goal to get what I just said. Yeah, that's my goal, is to make myself comfortable, not have to worry about money. Because there was a time where I was very materialistic, but not an asshole about it. But I always just had to have the latest and greatest everything, and I still can be a bit of a label whore, but for the most part, I just want to be comfortable. That's my goal. Not have to worry about it. As far as that.
So, where do you see yourself, your life going? And say in 20 years,
You know
where
what?
do you want to be?
I would answer that, but clearly, I don't. I don't know. Because if you would have asked me, even 3 years ago, if I would be doing this, I'd be like, "There's no way." So I just don't ever see where my life. And I didn't think I'd ever live in Missouri either. But life changes. So, but I try to be as adaptable as possible.
So you can adapt to certain circumstances when they
Oh
arise.
yeah,
You're very
absolutely.
adaptable.
Yeah.
So you're not the type of person that this is my path and I'm sticking to this path. There's also
No,
different, you'll take that side road.
I'm more of a course corrector. Like I try to stay on a path. I try to be stable. But if a problem happens, then I quickly think of a solution and adapt.
That's
Survive.
cool. Some people are not like that. If it's
No,
not in their path that they
right.
can't see. Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
So
Uh-oh.
what would you say your friend, no, let me rephrase this. What would your friends, how would your friends describe you to someone else? What do you think they're going to say?
Well, I would like to hope that they would mention my sense of humor first.
Mm-hmm.
Loyal. I don't know, kind of. I don't know. God, I don't like talking about myself. Like I can do interviews pretty well, but I'm not a self promoter. Like even my YouTube channel, I know I can be better and bigger, but I'm just not a promoter. I don't, when somebody says drop a link, I'm like, I have to drop a link. Like I don't like go into a chat and go, oh, can I drop my link? I'm just not a self promoter. I had the same issue when I was a DJ. I didn't like going into bars and saying, hey, I'm a great DJ, hire me. I had to hire a manager to do that because I just can't self promote. I don't know why. It's not that I don't think I'm worthy or good or whatever. I'm just not a self promoter.
But if you were your friend, if you were not you and
Yeah.
you were a friend, what would they say? Like, hey, this girl, Robin, she's
I get told a lot that I'm very easy to be around and comfortable to be around and like
Mhm.
instant friend and that people feel like they can be themselves around me to a fault. They are really themselves around me. But I don't know that I could sum it up in just a few words. I'm very easy but complex, if that makes any sense.
What is your worst quality?
God, I have so many. Let me see. Um, Probably that I get hurt pretty easily. I may not show up, but I do get hurt pretty easily. Pretty sensitive.
So that's your worst quality of being sensitive.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you're sensitive. I mean, I do, but I don't. Do you know what I mean?
I don't
I think,
show it. Some people show it. I just
mhm.
don't. But
Yeah, I don't believe, like, if I was to describe you, I don't believe that you wear your heart on your sleeve.
I'm told I wear it on my face. Like all my facial expressions give me away.
Yeah, you.
I can't get away with shit.
So, what brings you the most joy in life?
Um, People smiling and being happy.
And it fulfills you.
Yeah, very much. It's a goal that you talk about goals. It's a goal. I'm not happy until people are smiling and laughing.
How how do you want to be loved?
How do I want to be loved?
Hmm.
God. Loyalty and not necessarily words, but actions to where there's no doubt.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's all. Because I don't feel like with me, when I love somebody, I don't think there's any doubt about that at all.
Hmm.
So I want to feel that same way. Now I know everybody loves different, they have their
Hmm.
different ways of showing it, but I recognize. You're just staring at me.
If you could change something,
Oh God.
what would it be and how old were you?
Oh, probably when my dad died. That seems to be when the wheels fell off.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Did you have a close relationship with your dad?
very, very. Yeah, I didn't get along with my mom whatsoever, but I did my dad. Very close.
Were they divorced?
No, he passed away when I was 12.
No, I didn't know if they were
No,
still
they were still
together.
together. Yeah, they were married at 21 years at that point.
Hmm.
He was never sick a day in his life, and then suddenly he was. Within a week, he was gone.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the gay subject.
Okay.
How
Are
old
you
were
gay?
you? Uh, am I gay?
Yeah.
I'm happy all the time.
Yeah, me too. So happy. So happy.
So, how old were you when you thought something was different?
5.
5.
I remember it.
What happened at 5 that
Marie Osmond happened. Seriously, I had such a crush on her. Such a crush, and I didn't understand what was going on, and it was a secret because obviously I didn't see that happening in my life with other people.
Mhm.
And then when I got old enough to even understand what it was, my mother was such a homophobe that it was like that was just the lowest form of life. So I had to keep it secret.
So when did you actually tell your mom? Or did you
I
tell your
never
mom?
told her. She found my first girlfriend in my love notes when I was 15 from school.
Wow. Did she
Yeah.
confront you
Oh yeah. She kicked me out.
at 15?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you
She
have
said
girlfriends?
she would rather me be a murderer or even Yeah, like just all these or a hooker or something like that, because at least those things can be fixed. Yeah.
Did she end up coming around?
No,
No,
never did. Mm-mm.
never did.
When I was 18, she got really sick. Not really sick. She had a weird nosebleed, and I've had this happen to me once. That just poured for hours and hours and hours, and she called and said that she needed to go to the hospital. She didn't drive, so I drove to her house and I took her to the hospital and I took care of her. And even after all the animosity, I still took care of her. But her last question to me right before I left, she goes, "You're not gay anymore, are you? Please tell me you're not gay anymore." And I was like, I can't believe that's what you're thinking about right now. After what you just went through, that's what you're thinking about. I took care of you. No one else did, but that's what you care about. So that was pretty much the last time I saw her.
And how did that affect your life?
I didn't mind because I had such a rough childhood with her. She was very abusive and she was an alcoholic, and I was glad to be out. I just decided, okay, and I don't know, very independent. Like I could cook, I could do anything I wanted. I just had been driving since I was 9 years old, and I could take care of myself. So I was happy, like, oh, I'm free finally. And I literally went and got a roommate and got a place to live and got a job at a restaurant and took care of myself. Period.
Wow. Now, was it because of her? Was she religious?
Yes, very.
So
very.
it was because of
religious, but yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so with your biological, they accepted that fact of you.
It wasn't even a thing.
It wasn't.
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't even an issue.
So when was your first encounter with
that first girlfriend in high school? 15.
The first girl in high school?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
She was my best friend. Yeah.
That's crazy. So now that we got that out of the way, guys.
Yeah, and I wanted to commend T. I mean, I get that T is also, but she's her and her ex-husband are very, very supportive of her children. And I just, not that they all are, but I'm just saying very open-minded. And I love seeing that. It actually brings a tear to my eye when I hear a parent being, not even just accepting, like it's whatever.
It should be just whatever. It just
not tolerant. I hate the word tolerant because that's saying, oh, I tolerate you. No, just it's not even a thing to some people. And I love that.
Exactly.
Because I certainly was not raised with that. I think my dad would have been okay with it, but not my mom.
Not your mom.
Mm-mm.
So you never went out with a guy?
No, I have.
You have. Yeah.
I'm honestly more ashamed of that than I am ever being gay. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they have these things called gold stars. You know what a gold star is, right?
Yeah.
So a gold star is, a woman that's never been with a man, that's only been with women. So I'm not that, unfortunately. And it's not that I have anything against guys. I did it for the wrong reason, thinking society wants me to do this. So this is what I'm doing. Not me.
Oh, well. So yet again, it's labels. Yeah. So you said that you lived around a lot of places in the country, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where is the place that you lived the longest without being, growing up in River, California?
Texas. I was there for 21 years.
Did you love being in Texas?
I did. I love Texas. I just love what's available in Texas per se.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm kind of a city. I used to be anyway, kind of a city person when I was on the go all the time. Mm-hmm. Now I don't care where I am. It doesn't matter where I am as long as I have everything I need there. But before I had to be in the city. Now it's not such a thing.
Because you know how to adapt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
I grew up in kind of a rural area. Norco, California is kind of like a ranch area with a lot of cows and horses. And so I grew up with that. So I was familiar with that lifestyle. But mm-hmm. I like city just because of the conveniences of it.
The internet. It's faster.
Yeah, for one. Yeah.
I know that you also you said you lived in Connecticut, which is very
Mhm.
close to me. And what was the one thing you didn't like about Connecticut?
Though cold weather, it was negative 20 degrees for 2 weeks straight. I was stuck inside trying to get a job. And like at the time, you didn't really work remotely.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, I'm not going to make it here. I can't depend on this weather. And but the fall's so beautiful. Okay. That's great.
If
I was
there's
there for
anywhere
7 months.
7 months,
Yeah.
yeah. If you could travel to anywhere in the world, anywhere, and you had a month to stay there, where would you go? And why?
I mean, part of me says Australia because I love the animal life there and it's so beautiful there. But honestly, I'd just like to go to the beach in California for a month. That would be great. I'd be happy with that. I miss
Really? You
I
would say,
miss the beaches every day. Yep. You grow up with that and you have it's like it calls to you constantly.
mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily have to live there, but I would like to visit it for sure. Again, it's been a while.
You should try the East Coast.
I have. I have. Didn't
You
really
need
care for it. Don't like the beaches.
to-
Or in your case, cliffs.
it is cliffs. Yes, we have a lot of cliffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you do. The beach is it used to be, I would literally, if I had any problems at all, I would get in my car by myself and drive to the beach. I lived about 30 minutes from it at that time. And I would just sit on a picnic bench and stare at the waves, even at night. And that would just clear my head. It was my therapy.
Did you surf?
I body surfed with boogie boards and stuff like that, never an actual full size board.
Oh
I
wow.
used to go actually every day after work. I'd get off at 4 o'clock and I would drive to the beach and boogie board until it got dark. And then my girlfriend at the time would meet me there and we'd have dinner and go home.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, back when I was in shape.
No, I never surfed. No. So you're a good swimmer, I would assume.
I mean, I wouldn't say the best, but yeah, I could save myself. Although one day I felt like something bump up against my leg that was kind of, when you're in a swimming pool and a little boy tries to swim through your legs or by you, it
Yeah.
felt like that. And it wasn't a little boy. It was probably a shark because it was pretty big. It was enough to like make me go, I'm out of here. And I never went back in after that.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. So do you like to cook? Are you
I
a good
used to
cook?
love to cook, and I'm an excellent cook. I'm one
Mhm.
of those cooks that I don't serve it to you unless you can take a picture of it and post it on Instagram.
Ooh,
But it
you're one
also
of those.
yeah, I am.
So what's your favorite thing to cook? What would be your what would be your signature dish?
Chicken tarragon or tarragon chicken, however you want to say it. It's basically just chicken breasts with fresh tarragon, like tons of it, and mushrooms. And then I also make like a side of fried potatoes with it that also has dried tarragon in it.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my God, so good.
Sounds good.
It is good. It's amazing. The smell alone is, I can't smell it anymore. Oh, that sucks. I hope
Yes.
I get that back.
Okay, let's talk about a little bit about you were sick. You
Mhm.
had COVID. But before that, okay, there's been some hiccups in your life with
Oh, yeah.
issues. So
Mhm.
let's dabble in that because there's some people that still don't know exactly what happened. So can you kind of just give us a little rundown? Not a little, but kind of go in depth of what actually happened.
So, in all my other issues, I wasn't really getting the exercise that I should be getting, and every day it was getting worse. And there was no way I could actually walk through Goodwill for the bins. So I said, I'm going to order a wheelchair because Devin's favorite place in the world to go is the bins. And I said, okay, I'm going to go with you, but I'm going to get a wheelchair first. So I did. Well, my arms are a little bit short to be doing this number. So I had one arm on, don't laugh, I'm a T-Rex. I had one arm on the wheel and the other on the actual side of the bin. And I was kind of just pulling myself along and shopping or whatnot. and I felt this sharp pain in my back, like I tore a muscle or something. But it literally shot up my back, hit my neck, and started throbbing really hard, and then shot out my eye. Like it felt like a laser was shooting out of my eye. And
Wow.
then I felt like I had like the worst brain freeze you can ever imagine. So I started like getting concerned. I honestly had never felt anything like that, or I've never had any medical issues that warranted like saying an ambulance other than injuries, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know what was going on, but I also didn't want to go call 911. I had this strong aversion to hospitals and doctors, and because of my dad. And so I tried to play it cool, and Devin walked up to me. She goes, "You don't look okay. What's going on?" And I was like, I could barely speak because I was scared if I did, I would die. It was that bad. And I was like, just give me a second, and I was trying to gather myself. And I was still in a lot of pain at that point. So I sat back down in the wheelchair and made my way to the car, whatever. And I even drove. And then I had to pull off in a neighborhood because I started getting really nauseous, like just sick. And I knew I was going to be sick, and I didn't want to do that while driving in my car. And then, but I also had vision problems, and I didn't know what was going on with me. So in the back of my mind, though, I'm thinking, I think I just had a stroke or a heart attack or something. It seemed big, And so we stopped at a gas station, and I ran inside literally as fast as I could go and got sick. And then we came home, and she, kept wanting me to call 911. And I was like, no, I'm going to sleep on it and see how I feel. And then the next day I woke up and I had double vision, like complete, everything I read was double vision. And she said, your eye. And I was like, what? And she said, your pupil is like this big. And we didn't know why. And then throughout the next couple hours, my eye was starting to drift this way, this eye. And, I looked like a pug all wall-eyed. And I looked in the mirror and started freaking out and looked at my phone and couldn't read my phone. And I thought, as an editor, this is not good. So I told her, I said, fine, we can go. And I think at 3 something in the afternoon, finally, I caved, and they came and got me. And she's like, I'm not taking you to the local hospital because I think possibly stroke, even though I didn't have any of the other symptoms like paralyzation or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they took me, and the doctor said, I'm going to give you a series of tests, and depending on what I find on each one, and we'll decide from there. But, best case scenario, nothing's wrong. And it's just, that he didn't know. He goes, but you've blown your retina for one,
Wow.
but something's causing the pressure on your eye to make it drift like that. So they did an MRI and they did a CAT scan, nothing on it. Right. He goes, I'm not good with that because your eye would not be doing that unless there was something going on behind your eye. So they had to do an angiogram. In that angiogram, they found 2 aneurysms. They hadn't burst yet. One was about to, but they capped that one off. And but it was pushing on my ocular nerve, and that's why my eye was drifting. But almost didn't make it through that surgery for whatever reason. My oxygen dropped really low, and because I have sleep apnea for one, and they had to ventilate me, and almost didn't make it off the ventilator because I don't know what was wrong with it, but I could not. There was no air.
Wow.
Like it was a struggle to survive that. It was horrible. But I survived, and the surgery went fine. And 6 months later, I got COVID pneumonia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how did that feel? COVID.
Like you can't breathe. Just no energy, sore all over, can't breathe. And then it's more psychological because you hear about people dying all around you. And I just knew that I was not going to be put on another respirator. There's no way. People were dying because of the respirator, in my opinion. I almost died because of one. So there was no way I was going to a hospital. We even pulled up in a hospital at one point because I was so sick. And I was like almost saying yes. And then I was like, nope, I can't do it. I can't do it. Because it gave me a bit of PTSD, the aneurysm incident. So we did go to a little clinic, and he gave me as much medication as he could think to give me. He didn't think I was going to make it. He's like, I can do this, but I think you're probably not going to be okay. And I fought it. Devin took care of me, and she got it too, but she never got pneumonia. She just got COVID.
She just got you had pneumonia and COVID.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
So between Mucinex D and the albuterol and stuff like that, and other steroids because there was one point where I wasn't doing okay. My oxygen level was really low, so we called 911, and they came out and gave me a breathing treatment. I didn't want to go to the hospital But they came out and gave me a breathing treatment. And that was like kind of a turnaround point. And I was like, give me more of that, whatever that is, because at least I'm able to somewhat breathe.
To breathe.
So between that and Mucinex D, I mean, I just powered through it.
Wow.
I was down for a little while, but
it's very, very scary. Yeah.
Just a lot for a short period of time, I guess, is what it's like. Jesus. I feel like I'm living in that movie. What's it called? I always forget. Where if you didn't die the first time, you will eventually. What's that movie called, you guys?
You're talking to the wrong person about name titles. Because
You
I'll
know,
say,
they almost die on a plane crash, but they didn't die in the plane crash.
oh, Steven Spielberg?
Come on, guys, help me out.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. It's like, I know the movie. They even had like a part 2 and a part 3, didn't they?
I don't know why I could never think of the name of that movie. Sometimes I do. Anyway, yeah, it's like apparently the universe is after me, but at the same time, like, why would I keep living then if that's the case? So I don't know. Final Destination. Thank you, Devin.
Yes, Final Destination.
I always forget. She's probably like, and honestly, since the aneurysm, my memory has gone to shit. So, like, you could tell me I said something, I'd probably be like, oh, okay, I believe you. My short-term memory.
Devin, I just want to take this time. I know this is about Robin, but I just want to take this time and say thank you so much for taking such amazing care of Robin, because if you didn't, I don't think we would have our friend, our sister, our family member, my editor here. And honestly, in my heart, I want to say thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for being such a good friend.
And we're going to be wrapping this. I know I'm going to be wrapping this up, and we'll stop the interview. We can talk for a little while afterwards about random stuff, but I want to know, when you pass, how do you want people to remember you? What do you want people to remember you by?
Oh, I thought you meant how. Not what do I want from my funeral, just how would I want to be remembered for?
Yeah.
Making people laugh. That's all I want.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that concludes our interview with Because She Shed. I know that's her YouTube name, but it's Robin to me.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for allowing me to do this.
Of course.
I think we've learned a lot. Yeah. Okay, now let's say hi to people that are here.
Yeah.
That have come in.
I haven't really read the chat that much, but I am definitely going to go back and read it.
Yeah, people have definitely have been very active with it, and I so appreciate it. And but we can go back and see if there's any questions. And what I'll do is I'll ask her the question that you put in the chat. So if you guys do have a question there, I will ask her.
Wonder Woman's here. I've been working on some of her stuff for Facebook, and I have a logo for her. I'm going to flash the screen really, really quick. Oh, that's all you get.
Oh, wow. That's freaking awesome.
See the M where it says Moms? That's Wonder Woman. The Wonder Woman sign upside down.
Hold on. Let me put you big. Come on.
Make me big, Susanna.
I'm trying. It won't. There.
Hold on. Let me turn
that
down a little bit. There we go.
Oh my God, that is so cool. It's upside down, Wonder Woman. Oh my God, that is awesome. See what I mean? How she personalizes it. She puts her mind, her heart. I think she puts her heart first and then her mind. And that's so freaking awesome.
Make me small.
That is so awesome.
Thank you.
They're talking about the vest. Who posted this? This spread.
That's all you get. Shows in detail.
That's funny. Oh, Cheryl Miller had a brother.
Reggie
Miller. Let me see. We said good morning to Bobby. Oh, Jonathan Rosenberry. Hey, Jonathan. Thank you for coming in and being here with us. And Rev, good morning, Rev. Mwah, good morning, honey. Let's see. I'm trying to look to see. And Anna's here. Good morning, Anna. Good morning. So Rev said biological parents cannot pick their children, but adopted children are picked out of love. That is so true. Yeah, that is true. Fart sack Jack Mike, how are you? Mwah. Oh, Mr. Jim was here. Hey, Mr. Jim. He has an auction tomorrow night, I believe, Mr. Jim. Most of my high school mates have kicked the bucket. Oh my God, Stacker. I'm sorry.
That's what I was saying. Like, is it because we're old that we're losing all our friends, or is it really that the world has gone to shit? I think it's a little bit of both.
I'm just going down to see. Going down. I have a 39-second fart. Oh God, fart sat Jack. Seriously? Hemlock. Robin is my editor. No, she's mine.
Don't challenge me, farts. Like, I'll make you an intro of nothing but farting. I'll do it.
Oh my God. Good morning, Just Jackie. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Just Jackie.
Look, Tina's home.
You bringing home more groceries?
Yes, I did.
Did you get the other container of Cool Whip? Because they just driving me nuts about this Cool Whip.
No, I got everything. I went to the and Comcast is also.
Hey, JJ.
Oh, awesome. You're wonderful. There we go. Sylvia, love you, Robin, my birthday sibling. Through your older, I know what you mean, large crowds. I have the same problem left from me. Yep.
Yeah, but I got her on my live one night.
Did you?
I did, a long time ago. I had all British people and Australian on my panel. It was pretty cool.
Oh, wow. I didn't see that. Outdoors a Big Matt. Hey, good morning. How are you, honey? I'm trying to see if there's any. I tell friends Robin is funny. So Jackie had to say, I tell friends Robin is funny, intelligent, creative, gifted, tireless. Just saying.
Thank you.
Hey, Carrie, how are you? Yep. Taurus is a strong. Terry says, me too. She agrees. Yep. Jackie just said, Robin's eyes speak loudly. She does. She really honestly does. Because I can say something in the chat and she doesn't read it. I mean, she won't read it out loud, but I'll see her face and she's like, and then I'll text her and I'll say, I can see that smile. So yes, she is a dead giveaway. Her eyes are definitely a dead
Very
giveaway.
expressive, always have been.
Hey, Jerry. Good morning, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
Let's see. Oh, thank you, Jackie. I try.
Yeah, you are actually good at it. Those
Bobby
are
said they call it puppy love.
See, like with Larry's, like he sent me a list of what he was going to ask, so I could kind of pre-think, but I didn't know any of the questions you were going to ask.
No, and I did that on purpose. I didn't send it, but you knew what I wouldn't ask.
Yeah.
Because you trust me.
Yeah.
A little bit country and a little bit of rock and roll. Oh, I think that's when we were talking about Marie Osmond.
Yeah. I'm a little bit country.
Hemlock said we should support our kids when it comes to this. Absolutely. I believe that wholeheartedly. I think that is one thing that I've always felt is it doesn't matter. And I'm not talking about just being gay. That's not what I'm talking. I'm talking about overall of anything. If you have those hopes and dreams of your children, say going to college, they decide not to go to college. It's okay.
Yeah.
You have to, it's not your life as a parent. It's not your life. As much as you have your wishes and dreams for your children, they have their own wishes and dreams.
Yep. You can't live vicariously through them.
Absolutely not. And the biggest way to support your child is loving them.
Mhm.
It's not telling them, no, you can't do this and no, you can't do that. It's supporting their decision as long as they're not harming themselves or harming anyone else
Right.
in the process. So, yes, absolutely. Carol Stern. Hello, Carol from Australia.
I would
And
love to, Carol. Are you inviting me?
yeah, I'd be afraid of the kangaroos and the koalas.
I'm not afraid of animals.
Heck, I'm afraid of the animals we have next door. Hey, Virginia. Sylvia loves auctions. Hello, Sylvia. Oh, wait a minute. We said hi to Sylvia already. That's okay. And Elizabeth. Hey, Elizabeth.
You're messing with Bobby's OCD. Can you switch us back?
Why?
She likes to see the host on that side, apparently.
Oh, my God. Now I can't read the chat. I got to get off of full screen. What? Oh, here we go. Oh. Okay. No problem, Bobby. So was JJ here?
Yeah.
Oh, because I must have jumped. Oh, here we go. Hey, JJ. Going to stack up on backing products now that I know that they have to be fresh. I'm not going to stock up on
Baking.
baking products
Yeah,
now
baking.
that they have to be fresh. Why?
Like flour and stuff, like you stock up. They have to be fresh.
Funny, 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 my JJ. Guys, if you have any questions for Robin, please put it in the chat. I will ask her. Annie's here. Hello, Annie. Carol Ann. My Carol Ann. Mwah.
Hi, Caroline.
Annie. Mwah. Emville. Mwah. Yeah, so what else is going on? What are you doing today?
What's today? Thursday? Friday?
Today's
What's
Friday.
today? Friday. I'm doing an auction tonight.
Woo, woo.
Are you busy? No, I don't know who else is going to be on it yet. I haven't even put it together yet, but I don't know that we can do the open panel thing with 10 people though. That was just an hour and a half in between turns. That doesn't work.
That was not chaotic, but it was
stressful.
It was
stressful.
And then the other person too, what it is like, it's like almost an hour before showing something.
Mm-hmm.
And not that I love being on the panel with a whole bunch of people. It's just, it's very, very.
Well, there was a time when we could do Insomnia auction and know that we probably weren't going to make that much money. We were just going to go up and cut up and have fun and maybe make a little money on the side. Times are not okay to do that anymore. Unfortunately, we can't just come on here just for fun all the time. So, it's not fair to have people on there and then make $13. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I agree with that. I totally agree. But it's hard because I like to have fun while we're doing it,
Yeah, I agree.
But what was the other night when we were doing Angels of Auction? Okay. And then that whole bit with Tina with the flower and whatnot, and Lori was presenting. And I felt so bad because my kids are in the chat and they're putting prices in there, which I know that they were kidding around, but she was a presenter and she was presenting. Yeah. So I like to have fun, but it's that line too. Because I do believe too, people do come to see us, bicker back and forth.
Oh, absolutely.
And, not to be so serious and just sell, but we have to know where that fine line is.
Right.
But 10 presenters, that's way too much.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
10
way
people,
too much.
period, for anything is kind of too much. Everybody talks over each other, and as fun as it can be, it's hard.
So Elizabeth said, I just wanted to know, since Robin Boo has been through hell, do I have to let her have all the turtles now?
Elizabeth, it's the law. I don't know what else you don't get. It's the law. Gotta follow the law.
Okay, guys, now that we're done with our interview, you can drop all your links. Don't ask me, just do it. I'm giving everybody the okay. Just do it. Oh. Search your heart.
You said that, and I'm like, ugh.
Oh. There we go. Lori and Larry are having an auction today at 4 p.m. Eastern Time.
Oh, no,
It's a quickie.
It says.
It's a quickie. And then we have Flipping Crazy Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Thank you, honey, for coming in. So what else is there's?
So yeah, that's probably what we'll be doing tonight. So I'll probably spend most of the day editing, and I really hate going. I say I'm adaptable, but when I'm in that mode of editing, it's really hard for me to get my shit together for an auction that night, because it's hard to switch gears like that, because it's two extremely different activities. But I'm gonna try to get some lots together today so I can sell some stuff tonight.
Good.
And then tomorrow, of course, is hopefully Insomniacs, not Insomniacs.
I absolutely love Insomniacs.
Mm-hmm.
I do. And I think I've been teaching myself to stay up a little longer.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
I noticed.
I'm trying.
I did notice.
Wonder Woman must be joined to attend 1,000 celebration with auction, free giveaways, Mama's Rummage Room on Facebook. If you guys have not subscribed, but joined Wendy's Wonder Woman's Facebook group, guys, do so. And also Rhonda also has a Facebook group too. So we can drop all our links there. So make sure you subscribe as well or join on the Facebook groups. Kevin also has his channel right there. Always looking for subscribers as well, because he comes on lives on the spur of the moment, and it's always a hootin' great time. You don't know what the subject is going to be. Who else? Let's see. I just want to talk about some people. Here's Lisa's link as well. She has some great stuff that she auctions off. I think she went on for 11 hours yesterday? Whoa. That was awesome. Lisa.
She went on for 11 hours? How come I didn't even know? I really wasn't on YouTube that much yesterday.
Yeah. I was at Tina's mother's house when I got the notification that she was on. We were having Thanksgiving dinner. And but when I got home, I definitely dropped in. Yeah. Let's see. Just Jackie. Is there an option to sell items on auction without being on, like X number of pounds of books for a flat amount? Did you read that one?
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I guess that's an option.
Guys, I have to show you something. So, I have this book, The Land of Oz. It does have some tape on here. Like, I haven't taken it off, and I'm not sure if I'm going to take it off. But this is an original. It's a first edition, 1961, right? Do you know how much this book is going for? $350. $350. Telling you guys, look at your books. Look at your books. If I was on eBay, I would put that up. And people keep saying, go back to eBay, go back to eBay. I don't know.
I think Amazon is actually the best place to sell books.
That's not a first edition? Babe, can you talk to James? He's calling. Hold on, James. He's going to get the phone. Oh, first edition is 1904?
Hello?
Are you serious? No.
I don't know anything about it.
Are you serious? I looked it up and whatnot. It said 1961.
I gotta go pick it up.
Oh, you. Okay. Well, okay, Jackie. I will look into that. Wow. Huh. I don't want to sell anything that's not right. Oh
Well,
boy.
first edition and first printing are, I guess, two different things. I don't know.
Okay. So what's the difference? I know the years are the difference. I understand that, but I don't know. In different multiple places, yeah. Just Jackie, yes, you could. Mystery lots with pounds, low starting bids. There you go.
I don't know.
Yes, I'm serious. It's not your fault. The way that the story is marked is stupid. Oh, okay. Oh, good to know. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. I don't want to misrepresent something. All right. So I know today I'm going to do some baking because my Thanksgiving that I'm having is Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do some baking today because tomorrow morning we have, you all know my mom passed, so we're having a mass for her tomorrow morning, and we're also going to go out for breakfast because that's the one thing that she loved so much, and she loved IHOP. So we're going to go of all places to IHOP.
That's cute.
So we're going to go to IHOP to have breakfast, the whole family. So yeah, but I got to
It
do
does,
some.
right, Bobby? It feels like Saturday already.
It kind of does, yeah.
I love breakfast too, but I usually like it at night.
Oh my God, breakfast for dinner.
Like one of my favorites.
So good.
Because after I eat breakfast, it's so heavy, like the stuff that I like French toast and stuff like that. I just
Mm-hmm.
want to sleep. I'm not trying to like get my day started after eating like that. So it's usually nighttime. Same with cereal though. I like cereal at night, not in the morning.
Yeah, I do. I do too. I like cereal at night. One of my favorite things for breakfast is crepes.
Yeah, those are good too.
I love crepes, but I don't like it with any filling. I just like the crepe itself. I don't want powdered sugar. I don't want no syrup on it. I just want butter on it and with the crepe. Oh my God, so good.
Well, I don't know what they're called. I think they're called eggs in a basket or something like that, where you take a thick piece of French bread and cut a hole in it and then fry an egg while the egg is inside that.
Uh-huh.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Bacon on top. Yep. So good.
I just like having, oh my God, have you ever had a bagel, right? I love onion bagels, okay? You take the bagel, you toast it, and then, but you have to fry an egg, and then you have to do like a nice piece of ham, not thick, very thinly sliced.
Mm-hmm.
And you put the cheese on top of the egg and then the ham, and then you put butter on your toasted bagel, and you put the ham, egg, and cheese inside of it. Oh my God.
Yeah, I love any kind of breakfast sandwich like that.
Oh my
I don't
God.
like onion anything, but yeah, bagels are one of my favorite. Actually, bagels are one of my favorite breads to make sandwiches with. I make BLTs with bagels.
You make BLTs with bagels?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've never had. I'm not one for BLTs. I just because it's like a deconstructed salad. So
It's my
why
favorite
can't it?
sandwich.
It's like having your bread, which is the crouton, right? And then your lettuce, that's your salad, and then
Yeah.
your bacon is your crumbles over
Well, and
it.
that's like saying nachos are like a deconstructed taco. There's nothing worse than a deconstructed taco. But I love nachos. See what I did there?
You did. You did.
Yeah, BLTs is actually my favorite with avocado. So I like Blatts, BLATs.
So, guys, I have to tell you guys are going to laugh at me. So, my ex, right? When I first got together with my ex, she turns around and, mind you, I says, I don't know what to make for supper. And mind you, we've been living together for a while. She says, I'm really in the mood for a BLT. I goes, a what? She goes, a BLT. And I was like, I don't know. What is a BLT? She's like, bacon, lettuce, and tomato. So that's when I thought it was a salad. I thought it was a salad. I'm not lying to you.
Hmm.
So she started laughing and she goes, this is what you do with it. And she put it in between two pieces of bread.
Mhm.
And I was just like, no, like, that's not a sandwich. That's
Yes, it
not,
is.
how can you eat that as a sandwich? That
You
is
can
so
eat
not
lots
a
of things
sandwich.
as a sandwich that aren't normally a sandwich that are still very good.
I don't know.
Right, Larry? I made Larry try my leftover spaghetti to make a sandwich with it the next day.
Oh my God. So I guess we have which is called sweetbread. I don't know if you know what sweetbread is. It's
Yeah,
basically
but your sweetbread is different than Southern sweetbreads.
yes, I would
Yeah.
assume.
Yeah.
So ours is about, it looks almost like a cake. It's about that tall and it's round. It looks like a cake. And I guess Wonder Woman, I do. I guess I told her I was going to send her some. But if you fry it, you make it with, if you're doing like French toast, and you put the sweetbread inside the French toast and then you grill it and then pour butter on it. Oh my God. Wonder Woman. I know you and Jerry. Jerry, I was supposed to send malasadas to, and you, Wonder Woman. Masa.
Do you want to hear what's in, I guess, American sweetbreads?
What?
You're going to vomit. Gullet or neck, pancreas from a lamb or calf.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's the English version of sweetbread, which is, I thought it was cow's balls, not cow's balls, but bull's balls. Sweetbread.
Ovary and testicles. There's all different kinds of sweetbreads, I guess.
Oh my God. No, our sweetbread is not like that. Our sweetbread, it is a bread. It is a bread. It's like a cake.
Yeah, actual sweet bread.
Yeah, it's called, and it's like yellow. It's like yellow on the inside, so we call it masa, MESA, masa. But and I know that the Spanish call masa something else, isn't it? They have
Corn.
corn. Yeah,
Maybe
ours is not corn.
I don't know.
Yes, ours is bread.
Yeah, a little bit different. Yeah, so yours is actual bread.
Yes, that you put butter on, and you can
I'm
have
a
it with
breadaholic.
cheese.
Like I could probably live on just bread.
I
Different
can.
kinds of bread. I love bread. Anything.
Yeah, my ass shows that I like bread. Yeah, my hips. Yeah, it shows. I love bread. Where are the
Renee
food?
hurt her foot again.
Yeah, she did. Did she break it or
No.
no? She fractured it, wasn't it?
No, this time she pulled the ligaments basically.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was pretty swollen.
Didn't she say something about surgery? Because I know I watched the video, but
I don't think it's been determined. Yeah, same foot. When they did the stress test on it, it showed that there was a bigger gap than before. You know, they pull on your foot and then take an X-ray of it. So it's torn ligaments, and I don't think they had determined whether or not she needed surgery yet on it or not.
And did you say if it was the same? Yeah, she said it was the same foot.
Yeah, same foot.
Wow. She needs to be in a bubble. You know the bubble I live in? She needs to come and be in my bubble.
You live in.
Yep.
Hi, Donna. Donna's Diamonds.
Donna's Diamonds.
Still haven't put my shelves up, Donna. I need to put my shelves up. That would be a good little project today.
Alrighty. Are you going to go get busy now?
Yeah, I'm going to go get busy.
Hey. All right, guys, we're going to go get busy. See you later. Bye. That would be good. Okay. You should have heard the conversations that we had on last night on Rhonda's channel.
I'll have to go back and listen to that.
Oh my God. Me and Papa Smurf Ron. Oh, and then Bonnie was on there. Carol Ann was up there too.
I saw that. I
That
didn't
was
see her. I
amazing.
saw her say in the chat that she was in there.
Oh, we had so much fun. It was
I
so
think she said she had a
fun.
little help from her friend Jim Beam.
Oh, Jim Beam. A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, if you guys haven't seen that video from last night, guys, go rewatch it because it's funny. Yeah. All right, guys, I just want to say thank you very much for being here with us. Robin, I appreciate you. I love you. You're my sister, my friend, my family. I can't see life without you.
Oh, I love you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Guys, hold on. I was reading the chat. Just Jackie, I gotta wrench you. I'm not on my phone. I'm gonna get my
Here, let's stop the outro to wrench Jackie.
Yes. I don't want her to feel any kind of way. I'm so sorry, honey. I didn't on StreamYard. I can't see if you're
Yeah, it
blue or
doesn't show on
not.
StreamYard.
I'm gonna go make you a wrench. I'm gonna make you
Good
blue.
thing I wasn't picking my nose or anything.
I can't see if you're blue or not. Hold on. Be quiet, Susanna. Hold on. There you are. Say something in the chat if you're still here, honey.
Smelly kid.
Yes!
Well,
She
don't
spoke.
You're fine, Jackie. I can't smell anything.
All right. Now for sure we're leaving. If I didn't make you blue this time, I'll make you blue tomorrow.
Wrong button.
Oh.
Get your shit together, Susanna.
Stop it. Stop it. I felt so bad.
We are better together.
Hold my hand and I'll hug you and walk with you for the rest of your life.